Welcome back to Across Louisiana. You know, one of the great things about this time of year is the many exciting events taking place here in the greater Baton Rouge area, not the least of which is happening right in Mid-City, in the heart of the city. It's the Mid-City Merchants Association putting on yet another rendition of Hot Art, Cool Nights. And here to tell us all about it is Liz Walker. Welcome to the show, Liz.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate being here.
One of my favorite parts of town, and definitely one of my favorite events that's going on. But for people who might not be familiar with it, tell us a little bit about the Mid-City Merchants Association and Hot Art Cool Nights.
The Mid-City Merchants was incorporated in 1991, and very soon afterwards, when we started doing what you call an inventory of the businesses in the area, in our perimeter,
right,
we realized that we had an overwhelming number of art-related businesses. And of course, you know, it became the galleries. You know, we had the oldest galleries in the city, more than in any other portion of the city. But in addition to that, we have graphic designers, we have antique businesses, we have interior designers. Architects, it just goes on and on. So we figured out pretty quickly that we were an arts district. At the time, they didn't have arts districts. The state did not have designated arts districts. That didn't really start until about 2008. And in 2010, the Mid-City Merchants area was designated a cultural district. So we are the Mid-City Art and Design District. And we decided that one of the things that we needed to do was to help bring art to everybody in the city. And the idea, of course, behind that was so many of the public schools no longer were able to offer art-related classes to their students.
That's true.
And we started with White Light Night, and White Light Night is always the Friday before Thanksgiving, and this will be its 18th year. And then because of the demand from the public and the popularity of the Art Hop, we decided we would go ahead and try to do a second one. And so now we have our Spring Art Hop, which is always the Friday of Mother's Day weekend. And we named it Hot Art Cool Nights because most of the time we still have some cool nights as we are having right now.
Absolutely.
A lot of people laugh and they say it should have been Cool Art Hot Nights because sometimes it is like that. But you know, Hot Art Cool Nights, and it is the Friday before Thanksgiving. This year it happens to be May 8th.
Well, it's through work like this and the things you do that really revitalize that part of town. It's a great opportunity to bring the community together. I know lots of it is walkable, and there's always something to see, and it's really important because the art that you see there is local, right?
It is all local, and when I say local, I would say that we would have artists that could come from Lafayette. We could have some artists that come from New Orleans, but it is pretty much generally regionally around the East Baton Rouge Parish. That is kind of our intention. The biggest thing about these art festivals that we now refer to them as an art festival because so many of the merchants have live music. We have now added live performance. A good many of them will have artists painting on site the night of the event. But the whole idea was to get the community involved and to see the wide variety of talented people we have right here in Baton Rouge. So many people feel that to start collecting fine art, you have to go to New Orleans. You have to go to some major city. But I always say we can put Baton Rouge artists up against anybody across the country. We're affordable, very talented. The variety of art that a person will see at a Hot Art ranges from just your routine paintings, watercolors, oils, acrylics, to mixed media, sculpture, jewelry, bird houses.
We have just a few seconds left, so tell the folks where they can go to find out more about this great event and take advantage of it.
Well, midcitymerchant.org is our website, and we also have a great Facebook page. And I would suggest once you see who is participating, that you go to one of the 37 participating businesses and pick up your brochure, because your brochure has what everybody wants to see, and that is the all-important map.
We'll have it out there, and I know everyone's going to look forward to it. Thanks so much, Liz, for coming on and telling us all about it.
Well, you're very welcome.
Sure thing. That's going to do it for this edition of Across Louisiana. I'd like to thank you for watching and thank all of our guests today. Get out there and have a great weekend, everyone.